ambassador for The Standpoint. Everywhere, since he came on The Standpoint, he's been invited to perform on various platforms, and everywhere he goes, he never forgets to mention The Standpoint, and especially the Girl in Need Foundation, which is, his baby now. Everything he does, today he's showing me an art piece he's done for the Girl in Need Foundation, and God willing, in 2014, we'll have an exhibition, we'll auction it, and use it to raise funds for the Girl in Need Foundation. Please put your hands together for Hot Prof, and let's listen to what he has for us today. Every day there's something new.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. And then Joseph New Year. I went to visit a friend, and he was dressing for a program. And whilst he was applying the perfume, he was also applying some into his pocket. And I was asking him, is this a new revelation in town or what? He said, no, in the coming year, we both on Billy Ham.
Amen.
He said, in the coming year, my pocket will smell good.
Amen.
I tell you. And so this evening or this afternoon, I prophesy that in the coming year, your pocket will there's so many things to be thankful for in this year. And if there's even nothing to be thankful for, at least the fact that I'm standing before great people is enough reason to be thankful.
Amen.
But it's okay if you are not okay. It's okay if you are not okay, because O and K are not the only alphabets in the English language. So it's okay if you are not okay. It's okay. But then I hope that I can say a few words to comfort your heart as we approach this coming year. I was thinking about God, how great He is, how awesome He is, and I began to dare to craft a few words. In fact, I beckoned on the forces of skill to help me tame some wild words to submit to the awesomeness of God. So help me as I say, who is this God? Who is this God who washes the dusty day with detergent from the waters above? Who is this God who comforts the dry night with the dew of heaven? Who is this God who guards His intentions for us with hallowed jealousy? Who is this God who can peel the skin of thunder so we understand the speech of His voice? Who is this God who hides limitless stores of energy in the elemental particles of hovering thoughts? Thoughts that harbor the intentions of eternity. Who is this God who weaves the garment of humility with yarn that is drawn from the strength of divinity? Who is this God who decks the neck of the stallion with thunder and decorates the mane of the young lion with wonder and teaches the eagle to spot the prey a mile away? Who is this God who dots the dark blue night sky with an endless constellation of stars? He humbles the loud heat of the noonday sun with whitewashed clouds. Who is this God who paints a holy halo around the humble moon? Who is this God who sits enthroned on the circles of the earth? Amen. So, as we are at the gates of a new year, Mommy said something that in this coming year we will get it right. So, because she said we will get it right, I decided to write a few lines. If I had the opportunity to own the whole world, I will make the world my own to preserve. But if I had all the ammunitions to conquer the world, I would deploy and employ each one of them to conquer my heart. If I was the moon, I would keep reflecting the light of the great until I become a great light. But if I was a star, I will lead the wise to notice kings born in a manger. If I was a grain of sand, I would join forces with other grains on the seashore until we form a formidable force that can tame the wild seas. If I was a moment, I would build lasting monuments in each passing moment. If I was a second, I would strive to make others first. But if I was a minute, I would harness the minute minority voices until we form a mellifluous symphony that will reverberate through the chambers of the universe. If I was an hour, I would build a tower of hope for those who are locked up in cellars of despair. But if I was a day, I would not have much to say. I would have too much to do. If I was a week, I would give strength to the weak. If I was 1 year, I would give 2 years to the earth, just to learn the secrets of endurance. How the earth gets up her tilted loins, slanted at an angle of 23.5 degrees to the vertical plane, and goes round the sun, and ending. Finally, if I was failure, I would tell all my children that failure is never fatal. But if I was success, I'll tell them that success is never ending. For true success is succeeding in succession. But if I had little, I will work hard with the little until the little becomes much. Until much becomes so much. Until so much becomes too much. Until too much becomes muchless. Until muchless becomes like a match that will light up the dark and vast corners of the universe. If I had a few minutes, this is what I would have said. Thank you.
Oh.
Wow, please do it better for Prof. You know, he always was. He's an amazing poet, amazing young poet. We just thank God for his life.